Hi, everybody. Whew, I gotta have a minute here. It's Mary Ellen from Create With Me. I'm here in the Creativity Nest. You can see I'm in a little different position. So I am going to try my hardest to be on today. I can see I'm already having some latency issues, and it breaks my heart because I have some really cute things to show you. So, um, tell me what you're drinking. Chime in. Today is at my house. It's all about the deer. So today is opening day of First Illinois firearm season, or we call it shotgun season. And the deer are already starting to roll in. It's not super busy like last year, but I think last year I must have come on around 11. And around 11 is when the line starts. And I'm looking out the window because I got someone who's bringing a deer on a gator. So I don't know. It's crazy. It's just crazy here. So I thought if there was a line, I kind of was in the window because I thought if there was a line, I could show you, but there's no line. But the guy's coming around the corner right now. There's someone checking in one, and there's a guy here. So let me know you're here and that you can see me. I think the latency issue is more on my phone. So when I take you down to my um, desk, oh, he has two deer. When I take you down to my desk, that's when we're going to have some issues. So please let me know that you can see me because I'm going to send you something. I'm going to pick a random person and send you something. Oh, good. Heather's on and Kathleen's on, both from a little bit of distance away. So Kathleen's from Florida and Heather's up north. Happy to see you today. Just happy to be breathing. That's all I have to say. It's nuts around here right now. This weekend is our busiest weekend of the year. We own a deer processing business, so it gets a little crazy. So, just to give you a little bit of an idea, up to this point, archery season starts October 1st, and this is what, November 19th. We have done, I think the count last night, the cooler was cleared out. We have done 620 deer. This weekend alone, we expect about 500. So it's all hands on deck. Everyone is, yeah, lots of interruptions. Oh, shoot. I even went around and reset all the routers. I reset my phone, my iPad, and hopes that it would work out. I just apologize. It's just the nature of the beast around here. So let me know what you're drinking. I've got my deer cup this morning. So here's my cup with my nice big buck on it, just in celebration of the great things going around here. And I've got my deer earrings on, so I'm ready with my got my deer on. So there's that. Good morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Gail. How are you? Gail, I have something for you, and I was hoping I would see you, but I may have to drop it in the mail. It's a bit choppy. No, I'm sure it's not you. I'm sure it's me. Good morning, Kim. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I've done everything. I'm going to keep going. If you can hear me, I'm going to keep going, and I'll post it up on YouTube, and then I will just bring it back down to my Facebook page. So if it keeps interrupting, it's not going to hurt my feelings if you just come back and watch later. But I think I'm just going to keep recording, and then I'll pop it up on YouTube, and because I want to show you some things with deer. Okay, so this weekend for me is all about deer. And so I set up in the window here. Wait, I got to have a little more of this. My friend Betsy said, well, I said, oh gosh, I've been so busy. I can't even think. I've been feeding. I've got 16 people that are going to be fed breakfast, lunch, and supper for the next 4 or 5 days. So that's my job. So it's really, really crazy. So I said I hadn't even really planned anything for this morning other than I need to do something about the deer. And she says, oh, just give a tour of your studio, which I know Heather's asked me about before, and I promise I'm going to do it. But I said, well, I've got a bed in here. I've got one girl who's been working for us forever. She lives a couple hours away, and she comes down and comes back and works this week for us. So We appreciate her, and so we put her up in a little bed in here. So hi, Lou. So I'm going to every 10th word, shoot. I'm gonna just keep recording, and then I'll put it up on YouTube. Hopefully when I do that, when I record it, it should be fine. So I apologize for that. So I'm going to just go ahead and pop you down. I'm gonna pop you down to my desk. This is where I have problems. So yeah, no, the deer, she asked about COVID-19. No, but we do require all the hunters to wear masks, and they don't all love it. Which, you know what, I understand, but this is the time, so it is what it is. So all right, so first thing I want to show you is, first I want to show you a lot of deer things. So we've got the stamp set Peaceful Deer. This is one of my favorites. Of course, I absolutely love it. The other one I pulled out was Nature's Beauty, and this is last year's Make a Difference stamp set. So we've had that for a while, so you guys might be familiar with that. But here's a deer right here. I'm pulling out some of the things that you might not think about. So these were the two that first came to my mind, but we've got more. We've got Santa. We've got some dies with Santa and some reindeer, so I'll try to make something with that. I've got an idea. Okay, and then I'm going to set that aside. Let's see. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to get started with this cute and simple tag idea. Let me find I've just got some scrap paper here. Where did I put my punch? I buried it. Okay, so here's the deer punch that goes with the peaceful. Can't see it. There we go. Got to get it just in the right light. There you go. Okay, so this is the deer that goes with the Peaceful Deer stamp set, which I've already set aside right here. So this will match this deer here and this deer here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to punch. I've just got some scrap paper here. This is crumb cake, and I'm just going to give it a punch, all right, and let all the pieces fall where they may. And we just want the deer. We're going to set aside his antler and set aside the little nose that pops out. And what I want to do is I want to make a quick tag. So this is how quick it is to make your own tags. I just took the words "for you" from Happy Holidays. So here's Happy Holidays. I just took the word "for you" because we're going to make this into a tag. So I'm going to stamp "for you" right on this deer in soft suede. Then I'm going to bring in a piece of real red paper. This is 2 inches by, it can be any length, 3 3/4. I think this one is. I want to show you a really cute idea. We did this in class the other day, and people were like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do that. So I just took this punch here. Don't ask me the name of it. I'm really bad about that because especially right now I have no brain. So what you're going to do to make this into a tag is I like to go in from the side that I'm going to punch, pull it in, and you've got to make your tag just a smidge smaller than the opening. I pull this all the way through. My tip is this. Pull it all the way through so you can see daylight there. Then push it just till it's covered and give it a punch. So there's my tag. So I can make this any length I want. Isn't that a cool idea? All right. So you can just take a piece of paper, any decorative top, and turn that into a tag. And this one's super, super pretty. All right. Then I just took a piece of designer series paper from Nature's Beauty. Nope, not Nature's Beauty. Nature's Beauty set stamp set. Hold on. It's from, of course, it's covered up. Beauty of the Earth. Beauty of the Earth. Beauty of the Earth. Okay. And so I'm just going to take, I've got some adhesive here. Yeah, Beauty of the Earth. And I'm going to put it on my card right here. I've got a little bit overhanging. I kind of like that, but what if you wanted to just tag it? You could just tag it by going up to the middle. You know me, I love to tag things. But this is how you can make a cute little gift tag. You can make a lot of these quickly. You just do an assembly line, punch all your deer out, and that's that. So then I punched a piece. This is the tailored tag punch. Yeah, believe it or not, I actually know what it's called. I don't want mini dimensionals. I want regular dimensionals. I've got some here. I'm going to take a couple regular dimensionals and pop this tag up right here. I'm going to just put it right above the wood grain. And then I'm going to glue this little guy. Sometimes you just have to be rough with it. All right, so I'm going to glue that little guy there. But you know what? That's Rudolph. He needs a little nose. This is just going to make it right there. How about that? So how cute is that? Just a little tag, punch a little hole, add a little ribbon, add a little twine, and there's a cute little gift tag. I'm going to get him below my light. All right, so there's that. Isn't that cute? So there's one deer project. I'm going to keep going. This other one I haven't, I'm going to make a card now. I haven't done this card. I just saw an idea and I'm going to try to go with it. So if it doesn't work out, that's okay. You know that sometimes things don't work out perfectly, but that's all right. So what I'm going to do is I probably should bring in a mat. I'm going to grab one here. Hey, it's kind of nice to be standing up because then I can move around the room. I'm going to bring in a mat because I'm going to be using a photopolymer stamp set, and it's called Welcoming Woods right here. And I'm using the branches from Welcoming Woods, and I'm going to stamp. I can't decide if I want to go gray granite or smoky slate. I think I'm going to go gray granite because gray granite, if you're familiar with it, is kind of a mix between a gray and a brown. It's really pretty. All right. And so, like I said, this idea may not work out, but let's give it a try. Why not? That's what it's all about. You got to just try. So I'm going to stamp that in gray granite, these little birch trees. Oh, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the detail on this. This is a distinctive stamp. Is it a distinctive stamp? It's not labeled a distinctive stamp, but look at the distinction on it. I mean, it's super gorgeous. Good, I got you trained, Heather. Every time she sees deer, she thinks of me. Oh my gosh. Right? Oh no, I was going to say something that didn't really apply. Okay, so then we're going to do a little stamping. And I took the little deer out of the peaceful deer. I took this little baby fawn. See that little fawn right there? Okay, I took that fawn and I'm going to stamp that fawn in soft suede. I'm making this up as I go. But what I want to know from you, chime in if you can. Let me know if you want me to color that with blends or with watercolor pencils. So if you saw my Teach Me Tuesday, I was working with watercolor pencils. I'm going to grab some red ink. Actually, I'm going to grab some Cherry Cobbler or Mary Merlot. I can't decide. I think Mary Merlot. And yeah, chime in if you can. If you're seeing me, chime in. Let me know if you want me to color that little cutie pie in with watercolor pencils or blends, because I have both in front of me and I couldn't decide. I'm going to stamp a little greeting that says, "Every season brings its own wonder." I mean, seriously, how appropriate is that greeting with this cute little fawn? And those words are from the Welcoming Woods. Every season brings its own wonder. So it's okay. We're using multiples. First person to chime in, if you can see me. If not, I'm going to have to pick. While you're chiming in, first person to say something is going to get their choice because I can't see anybody. You guys, I want to show you how to use a bow maker. Have you got a bow maker? If you don't, a fork will work. Okay, this is a bow maker that my friend Linda's dad made for me. All it is some pegs in a piece of wood. And it's one of those things that, honestly, if you're not using it all the time, you kind of forget. So I use it a lot. So it's kind of it always comes to my brain. So what you're going to do when you use a bow maker is you kind of work off to the side. So I usually get about 3 inches off to either side. I'm going to give it a cut because it's easier to use when it's off the bolt on this one. What you're going to do is you're going to wrap it around. You can put it however big you want. If you want a bigger bow, you would just move it like so. Yeah, maybe I'll do a bigger one. That might be too big, but... And you're going to cross it over, go under. This is the front of my bow right here. Oh, it's a little, I didn't cut enough. I'm going to do my original idea. You're going to go over the top, go through it. This is the front. My front is facing out here. So I want that as smooth as I can. And then I'm going to tie a knot in the back. The nice thing about using a bow maker, or you can use a fork, like I said, you can use a fork, is that once it's tied, oh, that's so cute. It doesn't untie. It's knotted, okay? How cute is that? Then we just have to trim it. See if I grabbed a good pair of scissors or not. Okay, so now we've got a bow to put on our project. What'd you guys decide, blends or pencils? I didn't see anybody say, but I have seen some comments, so. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the choice. So I'm gonna use the pencils. I'm gonna bring in the 3 browns that I have and a blender pen, right? So remember, a blender pen is a glycerin-based product. There is glycerin in here, so it stays wet. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna color, this is actually crushed curry, but who doesn't need a little bit of yellow? Oh, that's the one that's broken. I'm gonna see if I can get some color out of it. Anyway, just a little in the middle, because it doesn't have to be a lot. And then Cajun Craze, because those little fawns got a little bit of red in them. And with the watercolor pencils, they're going to blend. So you don't have to be super perfect with them. And then I've got early espresso. And I'm going to bring the early espresso around. Put those in my dark spots around his haunches. They're in wherever he's kind of covered under his chin. Okay, so it looks terrible. It looks super messy. But when I take my blender pen and I just make sure it's wet, if you saw me on Teach Me Tuesday, I do this, all right? I stick it up to my lip. So, but maybe that's just me. I also lick my stamp sometimes. So, then you're just gonna blend it and see what it does. It turns it into paint. So now it's all blending, really pretty. So I've got a lot of color. The nice thing about this, using the pencils, is you can get a lot of shades of color. So if I didn't like that yellow, which I actually do like it, but I'm going to bring in just a little, I'm going to put a little Cajun crease over it just to soften it. That's a little bit better. Okay, so there you go. There's your little deer. All right, so let's start assembling our card and see if my idea comes together. We'll move this. I have one more card idea. I don't know. How are we doing on time? We got lots of time. All right, let's bring in our bone folder. This card base is Mary Merlot. It's 8.5 by 5.5. And there's my paper. I think I'm gonna just glue it flat because I'm gonna pop up my greeting and add my bow. It's gonna be pretty simple. Okay, so this is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 by 5. All right, and then here's my greeting. I'm gonna pop my greeting up on dimensionals. I'll do the old domino 5 spot. Got a trash can right here underneath me. We're gonna pop that right there. We have to add the bow, but I'm gonna add also, you guys use the holiday rhinestones? I totally love these. Yeah, Lou, you can actually use a fork. Use that fork that you use for your meat for your holiday turkey. It works perfect. I just put it between my knees. That's how I always did it before I got a bow maker. Because that's what it used to be called, a fork bow. So if you're looking how to start that out, if my tutorial wasn't good, which I'm kind of sporadic because I get nervous that I get mad because things aren't working out that great. So sometimes I'm not the greatest teacher, but I try. I really try because I really love what I do. But anyway, Google fork bow. And so going back to my holiday rhinestones, you can see I used all the blues in class, but I love these things. There's just such a nice variety of color. So this color is really pretty because it goes with our Mary Merlot, and we're just gonna we're going to just drop a few rhinestones. I'm going to take a big one down here because who doesn't need a rhinestone? And then let's add our bow with a mini glue dot. So we'll just put a mini glue dot. Can you hear Peanut out there barking at the deer? She is not a lover. She doesn't. I think she just doesn't like people at her house. I'm not sure. Let's see. I could go up here. I could go down here. I think I'm just going to go down here. We just got to make sure we avoid the words. How cute is that? And the nice thing about this is there's just like a little bit of gold. So I really like that. So here's that card. What do you think? You guys are still watching, so that's good. You're still commenting, so that's nice. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a tag and we've got a card. Let's do one more idea. So because I haven't used this die yet. So this is, well, that doesn't show you much. This is from giving gifts, and this is a bunch of tags. So this is Santa and his sleigh with 3 reindeer. And I did this card. This is a card that I saw my upline Meg Loven do, and I absolutely loved it. So I'm going to show you it again. And let's bring in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, okay? So I have to bring in the big one because I'm going to actually try to emboss this with a folder. So I'm going to take my cutting plate out, I must be frozen so that I don't see my big shot, so my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. So I'm going to wait a minute. Maybe it comes on. It just takes a while. All right, so we're going to emboss with the snowflake folder. A piece of white paper. You can still hear me, but you can't see my, there you go. I'm back now. And I need the gray, I think. Let me see. Sometimes I don't know. No, that's not it. Need a cutting plate. Let's try that. I think that'll work. Okay, so now I'm just embossing a piece of white paper with snowflakes. So gorgeous. So pretty. Love. Get this out of the way. You know what? I just decided I am a super lazy stamper because I really like to sit. And I think that's probably because my hips always hurt. I don't know. My hips are hurting. I don't think this is going to... I need that. I need that. Don't go away yet. Excuse me. Goodness. All right. So now I do need to cut because I forgot I had to cut out my little die right in the middle. So I need my cutting plate, my cutting plate, my die shim, and then I'm going to run this through. So I am going to lose a little bit of the detail, but I'm okay with that. And I'm going to die cut my Santa right here towards the top. Okay. And those of you who came to class, you saw a similar one of these, but we did it with the snowflake dies. So we're going to cut this Santa and his deer out of white. See if this works the way I think it's going to work. And you know what? If it doesn't, that's okay. All right, so now we got to poke out these little pieces, and I like to just do a little flicking thing. Oh, it's kind of cute because look what it did. It left little snowflakes on. Can you see snowflakes on Santa and the deer? Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so now I've got a piece of Pacific Point, and I just cut it so that it would be in the window, and it was just a little bit larger. And I don't have any scrap paper. Oh, yes, I do. I got a little scrap paper here because I'm going to bring in my blending brush. I had to give it some more detail, okay? So I'm going to bring in my blending brush and Night of Navy. And I always start off, and I'm going to give this some color. A little gradient sky. So I'm going to do it kind of, I'm just making sure that I'm on. Okay. I'm going to do it. Just keep adding color. I want dark, dark, dark. And then I'm going to go to lighter and move down. And now I'm going to blend it in. I want it still a little darker. on top. There's a little. When I get to this point, I'm going to go directly instead of starting my paper. Oh, I like that. Okay, so the best way to test this, let's move this all out of the way, close your pad, is to just bring in your piece, right? So you can kind of see what I've done there. I brought color down, so I've made kind of a sky. And if I bring in my piece, then I can kind of place it. I like light under here. I wonder, I could probably take my white. I'm not going to do it, but I think I could take my white and even bring white up a little bit, which could be really pretty. Or, you know what would be really pretty? I'm going to take my Wink of Stella here. Make sure this is a white one. Sometimes I put, gonna give it a little squeeze. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give that night sky a little glitter. I'm just squeezing. All I'm doing is squeezing the barrel, but I'm squeezing it off camera, so I'm not squeezing it right on my card. Can you see the little shimmer? It's cute. I should have left my scrap. Yeah, I know. You're gonna say, Emmy, you should have left your scrap paper in. Yeah. That's okay. Let me hold it up. Can you see the shimmer? Oh yeah, you can see it when I tip it that way. Isn't that pretty? Okay, all right. And like I told you, if you're just chiming in, I'm gonna do this. I got blue jeans on today. All right, so I'm gonna turn my card over. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue, and I'm gonna put it. Do you do that? I just do that just to get it flowing. I forgot what I was gonna say, you guys. Oh, if you're just chiming in, I had some interruptions, so I'm gonna keep recording, and then I'm going to put it up on the YouTube. Put it up, not on the YouTube. Put it up on YouTube. I mean, my kids tell me I'm old, but I'm seriously not that old. How cute is that? I mean, look at that. Oh, you know, sometimes cards just sing to you. So this is thick whisper white, and that definitely needs a good crease with the bone folder. And I like to pop this card up. We need a greeting, but I don't know. I might have to add that later. So I'll tell you what, comment, because I didn't say last time, but Tanya Jackson, she's the one who won the tags, and they're going to go in the mail. I may be late, but I've never forgotten somebody. So even though sometimes I don't get it to you exactly on time, I did pull a comment, random comment generator from last time, and Tanya Jackson won. And Tanya, watch for tags going in the mail to you. Here's that card right there. That really only needs like a Merry Christmas, don't you think? Do I have, oh, I got a season's greetings here, but I don't want to stamp it directly on there. Let's see, what can we do? What do you think? Season's greetings. It's not even mounted yet. It doesn't need to be mounted. We don't need no stamp mounted. Gosh, now I'm just getting crazy. Now I'm just getting silly, aren't I? We can do this. Let me grab a paper. You guys have one of these? Every time I cut paper, I just put all my, I used to throw these away. And I stopped doing that, and I dig in there more than I can't believe how much I dig in there. I don't think I want Night of Navy. I think I want Pacific Point. Okay. All right, so I don't have a sticker, so I'm going to stamp it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Give it a cut. All right. Yeah, I like that. Got to pop it up. Got dimensionals here. And because it's me, Usually I add some. I had some. Oh, I don't have any blue. Hold on. Hold on. Stay tuned. I do have blue. I've got some holiday rhinestones that do have some blue. So we need a little bit of these. We need some of these blue. Find your, take your pick tool. Oh, I put it away where it's supposed to go. All right, so we're just going to go right around the greeting. One on a greeting. And then I like to go big. I like to go big or go home. I do rule of three. It might have been nice to have one up there instead. Maybe I could get that off of there. Yeah. Right. There's a snowflake right there. Oh, but if I put it there, no, I'm going to have to move it. That bothered me that they were in line. What do you think? Oh, now they're coming in. Now the trucks are coming in. You want to see? I'm going to turn you around. This was my whole goal, was to kind of turn you around. So, hold on. Bear with me. I'm going to take you here. I'm going to get rid of that. Now, let's see. Oh, they're just coming around now. This one guy's backing up. Here's my outside. This guy's backing up here, but here in a minute you're going to see 2 or 3 trucks coming around to the right. Here they come. So we have everyone go around the circle. So it starts about 11 o'clock. And, we open at 9, and the dogs have to greet everybody and say hi. That's Blessa. She just has to go smell everybody and say, hey, what do you got? Totally, need to see what you're doing there. And then Pina has to bark at everybody, and, she's just that way. So these guys will wait in line, and they are the best people ever. We love them, and they've been great, and no complaints. It's a lot of work, and we'll be really tired, and sometime during the weekend we might get a little crabby at each other, but that's okay. We're tired. So there'll be about 16 of us. I'm going to take you back down to my desk. Let me see. I put my cards out. So, whoops, that's not what I want. All right, hold on. Let me get them in the camera. I got them a little. All right, there. Okay, there you go. So we made a tag and we made a couple cards. And I'll tell you what, this is what we're going to do. If I draw your name for my random comment picker, and don't hold me to Monday because it will still be busy on Monday. I will let you choose. Okay, I will send you a message and I will let you choose. Betsy says my bone folder's dirty. What? It's because I added ink to it. I think it's because I added. Sometimes I add ink to those engraved ones because then the name shows up. So I'm kind of weird that way. But anyway, there's my cards from today. I appreciate you guys staying tuned. I think maybe we did okay, but I'm gonna still watch the video. Let me know how bad it was, and not like I was bad. Please, I mean I only like nice comments, but let me know if the video went out a lot, and if it did, then I'm gonna put it up on YouTube. So, but right now we drink the coffee. What else do I have to share with you before I say goodbye? I want to let you know that we have a special right now. We just finished one special. Hopefully, you got to stock up on your cardstock and ink and dyes. And if not, maybe we'll have another special. But if not, then I have another idea for you. So we have a sign up special right now. Now, don't freak out. Don't think this is gonna be that you have to be me, because you do not. It's a way to get a discount on your product because Stampin' Up! Loves hobby demonstrators. I would say the biggest percentage of the company is hobby demonstrators. They love stamping just like you, and so they get their supplies at a discount. Yes, you would be joining my team, but that's a good thing, not a bad thing. But right now, you can get $125 worth of product for only $75. It's nuts, but it's like a no-brainer. Okay, so if you love it, and then you get free shipping. So on top of that, you're going to save $12.50, right? 10% shipping. So you get to save that. And I'm going to, when I get done here, I'm going to go add that link to the top of the header because I didn't put any. Yeah, I'm totally making it up. I didn't put any. I think the comments are coming in late, so um, anyway, they are. But I will put the comments. I'll put all the links into my thing. And you know what? Message me. I will have my phone with me, even though I'm going to be busy running back and forth. Um, and I will be happy to help you with any questions that you have about joining my team and getting that tremendous special. It is good. You might have this question. It is good through the end of November. It's the end of November, and then it's done. So, yes, Peanut is super careful. I see Kim's comment. She says, "I hope Peanut's super careful." She is, but I'm going to get her in the house, so you don't have to worry. But she's so used to trucks, but they can't see her. Kathy loves the wink of Stella. Yeah, Luann would have used the Knight of Navy. Yeah, both of them would have been good. Both of them would have been good. Okay. All right. It looks like I don't see any big questions. I'm sorry. I missed a lot of your comments. I'm gonna go back. I like to go back and look at them. So, yeah, Blessed, no problem. Everyone can see her, and she pretty much stays. I woke up to hearing, Kathy goes, I hear guns going off. I actually woke up to 2 gunshots this morning. So, and we don't really have hunting ground around us. I mean, yes, we're in the country, but, you know. Hey, Eva, I hope you're having a great time. Cancun. She's in Cancun. And you know what? I feel so honored that you're watching me. Go out, girl. Go to the beach. Yeah. So not 68 people, not 68 people. I'm feeding 16 people, 16 people, 16 people, 3 meals a day. I start probably today. They'll start coming in this afternoon. So I won't, I have just an extra one girl today, Amanda, who spent the night here in the nest, and then 16 people um, for starting tonight. So we're having Italian beef. So that's where I'm going to get everything ready. So I serve them 3 meals a day, and I do a tea time. And they don't like bought stuff, so I always have to make cookies. Or I'm making cherry delight today. I make blueberry muffins. And oh gosh, I gotta stop talking about food because now I'm starving. Okay, so you guys, if you have any questions, please, please, please. Yeah, this was a little tag. I'm looking at Heather's comment. She didn't see, or Betsy. But I love that little deer card. I don't know if that's what she's talking about or not. So, oh, the second half's fine. So now I'm fine. Oh, good. All right. Well, now I feel like I just want to talk because you know what? If I don't talk, I have to go to work. So, um, yeah. So that's that. So, any questions for me? Otherwise, I'm going to say goodbye. You guys have a great weekend. Think of me. It's going to be all good. And I'll check in with you on Tuesday, hopefully with a fun idea. I might still be on my watercolor kick. I'm not sure. If you want to see something different, I know Mary Jo popped in and gave me an idea. And I always accept those ideas. So, you guys, I love what I do and I love seeing you. Even though I don't get to really see you. Let me pop up. I'm going to quickly pop up this. That's got my website and the current host code. Remember, now I'm just jabbering, but you know what? I'm just going to just let me. If you don't like it, I guess you can get off. But um, I'm going to just tell you that's my website and my current host code. And if you use that host code during the month of November, then I will send you 6 tutorials, 6 card tutorials, beautiful card, full tutorials in an email. And if you need anything, sign up or take a screenshot is what I'm trying to say. Take a screenshot, use that host code, and then I'll be sending you some tutorials at the end of the month. Yeah, yeah. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to say goodbye to you today and let you know how much I appreciate you again. And thank you for coming to create with me. And I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.